It's getting very tight and nervy over in Germany as Dortmund leapfrog Bayern Munich to take the top spot. We'll talk about that and much more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to match day number 28 in the old 2018-2019 Bundesliga season, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button, keep you bang up to date with all things Bundesliga related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're going to all here under one roof. What a week we have in store for you guys over in Germany. Oh my goodness. It is top versus second. And that is in match day 28. We'll look at that in just a second. But before then, we're going to take a look back at last weekend's matches. And, of course, my predictions to see how we're looking in the old Bundesliga. Kicking off the weekend, it was Hoffenheim up against Leverkusen. And that ended up with a comfortable 4-1 win for Hoffenheim over the in-form Bayern. Leverkusen, I actually saw it going the other way. 2-1 win in favour of Leverkusen. I'll tell you now, before we get into the rest of this, I did pretty good this weekend. A couple of them I should have got right, but I didn't. Freiburg took on Bayern. Obviously, you're going to go with Bayern on this one, but it ended as a draw. This is where one of the surprises of the whole weekend happened across Europe, as Bayern failed to beat Freiburg, who are mid-table, and that draw gets them on a nice good run in 12th spot, but it does put the cat amongst the pigeons at the top of the table. I actually saw it going in favour of Bayern. Also, my boys, Mönchengladbach, lost to Fortuna Düsseldorf, 3-1 win for the home side, and it looks like Gladbach are dropping like a stone at the old Champions League spots, so that sucks. I saw it as a 2-0 win for Gladbach, but no. It sucks whenever your teams, you've got to predict your teams. You'll find out that next season when I try to predict the championship sides over in England, and I'll have to pick Blackburn Rovers. Nürnberg will take on Augsburg, or they did take on Augsburg, and that ended up as a 3-0 win for Nürnberg. Massive result for them. I saw it going that same way. 2-1 win for Nürnberg, and that is massive in the grand scheme of the old relegation battle for them to try and get themselves out of the old drop zone. Werder Bremen took on Mainz, and that ended as a 3-1 win in favour of Werder Bremen. I actually saw it going as a 2-0 win for Werder Bremen, so not bad indeed. That pushes them into 6th spot, 5 points adrift of Mönchengladbach, who are now in Europa League football. Dortmund against Wolfsburg, monumental win for them, 2-0 win over Wolfsburg, and that puts them top of the pops, 2 points clear of Bayern, but it could all change next week. I actually saw it as a 4-1 win for Dortmund. I saw plenty of goals. Ultimately got the right result though. Leipzig took on Berlin. There was goals in this one. 5-0 win for Leipzig, as they they've now pretty much secured, I think, Champions League football. They look unbeatable at the moment. One of the teams you don't want to face. I actually saw it as a 3-1 win for Leipzig. So I got 4 goals in my game, just distributed a little bit wrong. Hannover took on Schalke, and that was a massive win for Schalke to possibly get themselves out of the old relegation talk. I actually saw it as a 2-2 draw. Schalke's form is absolutely horrendous. Prior to that game, Frankfurt took on Stuttgart, and that ended up as a 3-0 win for Frankfurt, who look also very, very solid right now. 2-0 win, I saw it for Frankfurt, and that win pushes them into 4th spot, 2 points clear of Mönchengladbach, winning 5 on the spin. Now here we go. Here's match day 28 for you. Kicking off the weekend, it will be Mainz up against Freiburg. Now Mainz are in 13th spot, up against Freiburg, who are in 12th. Mainz losing 4 on the spin up against the Freiburg side, who are unbeaten in 3 games. So I'm going to call it a 2-1 win for Freiburg. That's right. An important away win for them again to get themselves out of the drop talk and up into the old top 10. By Leverkusen up against Leipzig. Obviously, Leverkusen on the back of that beating last time out, losing 2 on the spin up against a Leipzig side who are scoring goals for fun, unbeaten in at least 6 games. I'm going with Leipzig on this one, 2-0 win away from home, and that win would put put a few more points on the board as the chasing pack of Frankfurt and Mönchengladbach are hot on the heels. Schalke will take on Frankfurt this weekend. Schalke coming into this with that important win in 14th spot, and a win for them will not do much for their relegation. Well, it could do. Obviously, it could get them further away, but they can't really go up the table much. Up against Frankfurt side, who are in 4th spot, and a win for them could technically get them into 3rd spot, but that will mean Leipzig will lose. I'm actually going with Frankfurt on this one, 2-1 win away from home. To continue their fantastic season. That is currently 5 wins on the bounce for Frankfurt. Wolfsburg take on Hannover. Wolfsburg come into this in 8th spot, losing 2 out of the past 3. up against the Hannover side, who are rock bottom and they're doomed. They're Zweite Bundesliga already. They're out of this. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Wolfsburg. Unfortunately, Hannover, you're going down. It's not mathematically done and dusted, but I can't see it any other way. Hertha Berlin take on Düsseldorf this weekend. Düsseldorf have had a fantastic season in my eyes. 11th spot up against Hertha Berlin, who are in 10th spot, right above them. Berlin losing 3 on the spin up against the Fortuna Düsseldorf side, who've won 3 out of 5. So not too shabby form for Düsseldorf. But I'm going to go with Hertha Berlin on this one. 2-1 win over Düsseldorf. Stuttgart take on Nürnberg. Stuttgart also trying to get themselves out of the old drop zone talk. Up against Nürnberg, who seem to be also doomed. But they picked up a valuable win last time out. Tough one to call on this one, but I'm going to go with Stuttgart 2-0 win, and that will give them a boost and maybe close the gap in on 15th space placed Augsburg. Bayern take on Dortmund. Here we go. This is it. First place Dortmund go to the Allianz Arena up against Bayern. This one, obviously in the reverse fixture, I think Dortmund edged it. I think I'm going to have to edge it with Bayern on this one. I do want to see, I'm going to say it right now, I do want to see Dortmund win the title, but I think Bayern are going to win this game, and that will put them 1 point clear of Dortmund going into the final, what is it, 8 games of the season, something like that. So 3-1 win for Bayern. Well, let me put it this way, I don't see Dortmund winning this game. I can either see a draw or a win for Bayern, but Dortmund... yeah, I don't see it. I do not see it. Anywho, Augsburg take on Hoffenheim as well this weekend. Augsburg coming into this game in 15th spot. Losing 1 of the past 4 games up against the Hoffenheim side, who are in 9th spot, who've also lost 1 in 6 games. I'm going to go with a home win on this one, 2-1 win for Augsburg. And that win could get themselves well clear of the old drop zone. And wrapping it up, this is the game of the weekend. Here it is. Mönchengladbach up against Werder Bremen. Mönchengladbach are in 5th. Werder Bremen are in 6th. A win for Werder Bremen, who are on fire right now. Unbeaten in at least 6 games up against a Mönchengladbach side who've only won 1 in 6 at least. Tough one, but I'm going to go with my homeboys on this one. 2-0 win over Werder Bremen. Get their season back on track and maybe get themselves back into the old Champions League talk. That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a good thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button and keep you bang up to date with all things Bundesliga related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're going to all here under one roof. Unlike Spain and in Italy, there's only one match this week. So we'll be back again next week for match day, what will be, 29. That's right. But while I still have you, drop your own predictions down in the comment section down below as to what you all think will happen in match day 28. And it is a crunch one. The race for top spot. This is it. This is where the title could be decided. However, I haven't looked at their schedules yet. I don't know who they play. If anyone takes on Leipzig, Frankfurt, there's some couple bogey sides up there, some couple of teams that are on fire right now that you would not want to play. Anyway, I'm going to let you get out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Smash a thumbs up and smash a subscribe. I'll be back again next week for some more Bundesliga predictions. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.